How's it? Today is Monday, July 28th. Some snatch work today. And this week is going to be different. From a mental standpoint, I'm going to make sure that this week is different. But also, what I'm actually doing is going to be different. So that's going to be a huge help. I am lifting 3 days this week for sure. Nothing more, maybe less, depending on how the week goes. But today was kind of changing some stuff so that I don't really push too hard for too many things. And that's been, I guess, the biggest thing that's been plaguing me is that I push too hard for too many things. And I guess that stops today. Just going up to one set of 1+1 for snatch push press plus overhead squat at 110. I believe my coach's instructions were go to something decently heavy. And because I did 110 last week for a few sets, I was like, okay, like 110 should be pretty easy for one set. And then after that, he said, do about 10 sets. Just go up to one top single for the snatch. Don't need to do doubles. Don't need to do a bunch of top sets. And so that's a lot lower mental load. And that is very important for me right now, just so that I can feel motivated to lift, right? I don't feel very strong. Look at how hard that was. My body is hurting, and all of these things just point to having a pretty bad day. But I feel like my snatches today were passable. And that's good. It's not great, but it's good. After that, I was supposed to do pulls and front squats, but I ended up not doing any of the front squats for two reasons. One was, I guess, I don't know if this is in order. In no particular order. The first reason was that I was late for everything, like I always am. And then second reason was that my body was just really hurting. So I couldn't just justify pushing super hard. And so I made sure that I was smart, for the week and things like that. But like you see here, like this, me walking like this means I'm not feeling good. These weights are moving pretty well though, so that's a positive. Like I mentioned, like it was passable and things were okay. Yeah, those are the things that I'm pretty happy with. I think my technique today was pretty good, considering what I mentioned on Saturday's video. The idea of holding the weight with my kind of pointing my knuckles down has been tremendously helpful, and then just trying to do my best to just keep the bar close to me. If whatever that means in whatever capacity that is, like if I have to move my shoulders a little bit less at extension, then that's what I should do. If I have to pull my arms a little bit further, then that's what I'm going to do. But it's not one of those things that I'm making a conscious choice to continue to try to do. Like this 90 was really great. Like even though it doesn't feel good, yeah, my back is hurting a lot. And it doesn't feel good, but that 90 technique wise was really solid. And so I went up to 95 and I realized, oh shit, I only did nine sets, so I still needed to do one more. And again, I'm not feeling super good. It's probably not smart to be pushing like this, but it was the choice I made. Yeah, the point of extension on these is actually really really good, and I'm happy. I'm very pleased with how that was going. It feels like it's a little bit delayed on extension, which I think classically is something that I'm not very good at, but for today that is something that I wasn't trying to do but ended up happening, and I think that allows me to keep the bar a lot closer. So that is what I am taking away from this. For my pulls here, I'm just trying to keep pointing my knuckles down as I get off of the ground and keep my wrist curled. So basically kind of holding the weight in my forearms. And I don't know if I don't feel like it feels any different than regular pulls, but it's just one of those things where if I can practice the technique, then I would just continue to try to do that just so that I can force the habit, right? And then after that, again, no front squats just because everything is kind of hurting, and just finish off with some pull-ups and called it a day. Um, I will probably not be lifting tomorrow. I will probably be lifting on Wednesday, and then I might need to lift on Friday and not Saturday. So we'll see what happens. I have no idea what my coach has in store for me, but that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.